Hey guys, JH, welcome to Practice Tea, and we've got a bit of sunshine out. Okay, just carrying on a little bit from the Moe Lock of the other day, the request from Renee, and Renee, you said I would have trouble with your last name. It's Renee Bourgeois. Renee Bourgeois. I used to give lessons to a lot of French people, Renee. Bourgeois. It may not be quite right, but Renee brought this up the other day, and it's created a lot of interest. And frankly, it's created a lot of interest with me because I feel very much more comfortable. Well, I'm not as connected, clearly, because I'm in this position here and I've got a wider stance. Now, the thing I noticed the other day when I was doing it was that I wasn't making a very big backswing at all, because I was struggling with my balance because my stance was wider, and I didn't have enough what we term soggy knee. I didn't have enough of that, because normally when I go to extended arms, I feel very Moe Normanish, and I get very wide in the stance and I lock the trail leg out, because that's just historical programming with all the the million golf balls I've hit with the Moe Norman system. So when I saw that on video, two things stood out: how short the golf swing was, but the ball flight was fantastic, and how unsoggy my trail leg was. So today with Moe Lock, I'm going to have some extension. I'm going to have more commitment to my balance. I'm going to make a slightly bigger swing, and I'm going to have more leg commitment. Ground is so boggy here, guys. I haven't hit a shot. Just have a warm-up. I'm stiff as a board. I've given up my actual weights training, guys. I'm doing resistance band training with really high powered resistance bands, and I can do those at home, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to go out, go to the gym, and so it's great, and I'm feeling good. But I did a big workout this morning and I'm quite stiff, so I'll just have a couple of warm-ups. See, I can make 120 degree shoulder turn. I just can't do it in a golf swing because I haven't got a program for it. I haven't got a program for hitting a golf ball with a 120 degree shoulder turn. All right. Okay, so we're going to commit to a more soggy trail leg, a bigger backswing, and the bigger backswing will come about from the ready code. Now, there's a lot of extension there for me, and a lot of guys are saying that I look like I'm playing the ball up, guys. Well, I'm atrocious for getting square onto the camera. But I can assure you it's basically always off the trail foot, because I measure it this way. I put my trail foot there and then I measure it. So here we've got a bit of extension here. Got to have more soggy leg. More soggy leg. Sit into it. Better? See how I got that soggy leg? I actually got the drop in there. Those first two swings felt like my elbow. shoulders were locked up. You've got to actually get that soggy drop. That's a good shot. Okay, try and get more ready code and a longer swing. More ready code, more 5 o'clock nose. That's perfect, guys. That's just perfect. Perfect. Ready code, the two most important things for me are ready code, 5 o'clock nose. But that feeling, I'm just getting a little drop, soggy leg. Woo! Nice. And we'll put a bit of slap release in there, guys. Wow, there's the slap release. Woo! See, that's turbo time. It's a constant, guys. That's why you got to practice with diligence. The protocol is basically the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things, and if you don't put those in place, you won't get the protocol result. Now that was the first one today that I put the protocol totally in place, and that was the slap release. Woo! That went. That really went. Here's another one. This is just JH practice session, guys. There it is, guys. That's just, as Moe Lock would say, pure as the driven snow. We don't have any snow here. The only snow we get here is in the ice cream machines at Burger King. You don't go to Burger King, JH. You're a fitness fanatic, aren't you? I love a Burger King now and again. Not into the shakes or the ice creams and stuff, but nothing like a nice burger now and again. Okay, come on, James. Don't get any better than that, guys. Don't get it, because that's full application of the protocol. Do I like that extended arm? Yeah, sure I do. Sure I do. Absolutely. Perfect. So Moe Lock. Moe Lock could end up being these few facets of Moe Lock can end up being in the final channel lock protocol. And that's why I've been reticent to call a final channel lock protocol, because I don't think I'm there. I think there's some other good things that can come. Okay, come on, George. Get dead onto the camera. See, guys, that's dead, and that's actually almost outside my trial foot. More 5 o'clock nose. Protocol applied, golf shot result. As I said before, guys, if you're having difficulty with channel lock and say it doesn't work, it only works because you're not applying it correctly. It'll work every time. It cannot not work. It just cannot not work. Because the protocol it's infallible. Okay, everything right there, but no slap release. Still went dead straight. No slap release. Come on, Jay. There it is. There's the slap release. You need a slap around the chops, JH, before you take the club back to get you on the protocol. Correct protocol, correct shot. Incorrect protocol, percentage drop on the resultant. Okay, this is perfect protocol and I'll get a perfect shot. And that is the perfect or perfect or perfect or perfect or perfect shot. I keep going on about it ad nauseum, guys, but the proof is in the pudding. Apply the protocol, you get the perfect golf shot. When you don't get a perfect golf shot, just say, what did I leave out of the protocol? And when you go back, you'll find something. Okay, it's a lot of diligence required in applying the protocol, no question. But if you want to be consistent, guys, you've got to put in that effort. Consistent golf swing is not something that you can have without applying the commitment to it. Come on. Come on, be committed. This is JH, totally committed. And guys, the slap release, when do we get the slap release going? From the moment you start down. Try and get it going. Try and get this going as a feeling. That. You wouldn't want that if this wasn't initiating the downswing. You've got to get some form of that. Some form of lower body first before you get that going. Because if you didn't have that, you'd just hit it left. But as Jack Nicklaus said, and John Jacobs, a great English teacher, you cannot release, and Tom Watson, you cannot release the club too early, providing the lower half starts the downswing. Or a component of the lower body starts it. Come on, JH. I've only got to hear that to know how good that is. Okay, losing my balance a bit. You know why? Because there's a lot of velocity in that shot. A lot of velocity. That's actually pulling me off my feet. Well, that was good. I had both legs bent. Had impact then. That could come into my protocol as well. Okay, now big backswing, JH, and full protocol application. Just slipped a little bit coming in. Ground's very wet. Still went dead straight. I'm trying to pressure down with my feet, and the ground is just so slippery. Still would have been on the green. Just one of my practice sessions, guys. Alright, now this is a full Monty. Gonna hit this full backswing, everything. Everything was good but not enough ready code. Come on. Okay, do the number on the ready code. Come on. Wow. It nearly pulled me off my feet. One more. Okay, do everything right, Jay. I'm really trying to slap that, guys. Now I'll slow that lead arm down a little bit. It's got too much travel on it. What do I mean by that? The club's going too far forward in that lead hand, so I can't get the trail hand past. I've got to feel like the lead hand is stopping at impact. Like that. I lost my balance there, but boy, I hit that good. Because a lot of velocity there. Okay guys, just a little practice session. Getting the soggy leg, a little bit more turn, and working on the ready code.